on the phone from the University of Georgia, back-to-back national champion, looking for his first professional gig. Well, wait a minute. Let me put that again. Back-to-back national champion from Georgia, looking for his first NFL gig. Right? Because the SEC, Chris, right? That's professional football pretty much already?
Rich,
you like saying that?
Everyone gets paid now.
Okay. No, I'm not saying that. I'm talking about that's the style of play that they play. It just means more. That's what I heard.
Well, they're the best conference.
Anyway, I'll stop talking as if I'm not just introducing him, ready to bring him on the show. He's Broderick Jones, big-time offensive tackle out of Georgia, right here on the Rich Eisen Show. How you doing, Broderick?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Where are you? Where have I found you today?
I am actually in Atlanta right now.
Okay. Are you at home? Where are you?
Yes, sir. I'm at home, getting ready to start traveling.
Okay. Is it your home? Is it your ancestral home? Which home? Because just the other day I was speaking to Jacoby Myers, knew of the Raiders. He was in his home, like his mom's home. Where are you? What home? Your own?
Yeah. I'm at my mom's home.
Okay, of course you are, Broderick. Is it still the same house you grew up in?
No, sir. We actually just moved not too long ago.
Okay.
So it's a new opportunity. So it's a new opportunity and a new change around the corner in both areas. So I'm just trying to grasp it all in. We're getting ready to try and buy our own house so she can actually call it home.
Is that why your Twitter is called @millionaire_move3? Is that what you got? Or millionaire move? Is that what you got?
Yeah, millionaire move. Yes, sir. Trying to get to those millions.
Okay. So did you change your Twitter account once you left Georgia, or has that always been your Twitter account?
No, that's always been my Twitter account since I have Twitter.
Okay. And so you've always been thinking about your millionaire move is what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Speaking into existence sometimes.
Well, you are speaking to me right now, and that's part of existence, and you are about a month away from hearing your name. What's that going to mean to hear your name on a draft night, Broderick?
Man, it's going to mean so much just because I put so much work and so much effort in, so just being able to hear my name called and being able to celebrate and, just make that change in life with all the sacrifices that I've made, me and my family, it'll be a great moment for all of us.
Okay, let's talk about the journey then, Broderick. When did you start playing football? When did that happen?
I started playing football at a young age, I probably was like 7, 8, but I was always so bigger than everybody, so they would I would be 8 playing on the 10 and under team. So I was always playing up because of my size.
So so there was no growth spurt. You were just grown from the beginning.
Yeah, I was just growing. I just kept growing and growing. Okay.
So were you always in the position to grade the road, or what were you doing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was always so big, but I was also always so athletic, so I would play many different positions. I played running back, fullback, wide receiver, tight end. I played it all throughout the years.
Okay. So what's your favorite? Now, I understand what you do professionally and what's going to make your millionaire move, but like fullback, running back, do you like hitting people like that too?
Oh, nah.
No.
Nothing tops tackle.
Nothing tops tackle. Why?
Nothing top. Just being able to be physical and just dominate your opponent. It's a different feeling.
So what's going through your mind? What's going through your mind pre-snap then? Walk me through that. What's it like?
You got to just lock in on what you have to do to succeed. If that's run blocking, pass blocking, having good footwork, getting your hands on somebody, whatever it is, just locking in right before the ball is snapped and knowing what you have to do.
Have you ever caught a touchdown pass, Broderick?
I actually have in middle school.
That was your last one, middle school?
Yeah, that was my last one.
Do you wanna do it?
Hey, hopefully a OC like the way I move and like these sweet feet, and hopefully throw me a tight end play in there.
Let's do it. I mean, I don't know if you saw Penei Sewell did it this year for the Lions. He laid out.
And Andrew did it.
So you're up to speed. You get it. Okay. All right. So let's talk about what you're doing this month then, Broderick Jones. Your pro day is done. You've got in-person visits set up?
Yes, sir. I start my top 30 visits next week, but just until then, I've just been working out, trying to stay in shape, trying to get stronger, working on my techniques, my hands, my feet, just the small things.
Okay. So what's the first spot you're going to, Broderick?
I am going to Tennessee first.
You're going to Tennessee first. Okay.
Yes,
Have you met
Tennessee.
Vrabel yet? Did you meet him at the combine?
I believe so.
Okay. All right.
I did. Yes, sir, I did.
Okay. Very good. So Tennessee first, and then who else? Walk me through who else is.
And then after Tennessee, I have the Jets.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay. I'm a Jet fan, Broderick. Let me just tell you, I'm closing my eyes right now, and I see you in green. I see it. I see
Yes,
it right
sir.
now. Have you met with the Jets already at the combine as well? Did you meet with them there?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay. How much time have you spent in the New York, New Jersey area in your life?
Not much, really.
Okay. I can tell you some
Not
things.
much.
I'll tell you some things if you need it. I can help you out on that
Okay.
front. All right.
Okay.
Well, I am mandated to ask you who else, but I would like to just leave it at there and rip the knob off. Who else are you visiting after the Jets? Who else you got?
I believe I got the Patriots.
Okay. Have you met with Bill Belichick yet?
No, sir, I didn't meet with Bill.
Who does Bill met with? He didn't meet with Addison either, Chris.
Bill wasn't at the combine.
That's true too.
I met with I met with the team, but I didn't meet with him specifically.
Okay. Now, what do you think that'll be like? Obviously, you know who he is. So, what do you think that'll be like?
It was actually a pretty cool experience just sitting in the meeting room with some personnel from the staff, and it was real chill. It was like it wasn't too much going on. They seemed real laid back. So, I think I'll be okay.
Oh yes, I think you will. I think you will. Now, did you have the same approach as Nolan Smith that nobody believed in Georgia last year?
Man, people always want to doubt Georgia because it's always so much going on in Georgia. We had so many draft picks, so people thought we were going to fall off. But then once we start winning, everybody wanted to jump back on the wave. So, we just take that and put the fuel on the fire and work harder because we still have so much talent that people didn't know about and didn't believe in. So we just wanted to show the world what we had left.
So, what was it like going up against, say, Trevon Walker or Jordan Davis in practice?
Man, it was a great thing just because, I knew what they were capable of doing. So just being able to go against them in practice and, perfect your craft and always, because you always got to be on your best game no matter what, in practice, in film, in the game, because they're always coming. Like at Georgia, it's no fall off. Like from first screen, the second screen, the third screen, everybody's good. So that's what makes games easier for us because we go so hard in practice to make each other better.
So who's the toughest guy you've gone against in practice in your years there in Georgia?
I can't even answer that. There's been too many.
Too many.
Yeah, a lot of coaches ask me that. I tell them the same thing. It's been too many to just name one.
Let me ask you this question then. Is Darnell Washington bigger than you?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Jeez.
Yes.
He is. Did you see the way that he moved the, I can't even call it. I mean, the sled at the combine? Did you see that? The tight end?
Oh, I knew he was going to kill the sled.
Well, he did.
Coach Hartley, he does a great job with them and pushing the sled. Coach Hartley will make them push the sled all practice if he had to, because that's what it's about at the University of Georgia. Tight ends aren't just for catching the ball and catching touchdowns. They want Georgia produces them to be able to block, to be able to catch, to be able to run, to know everything that's going on in the game plan.
Well, and you also know, clearly, you've been surrounded by prospects available in this year's draft with you, combine, wherever else you may have been. Would Brock Bowers fit in right now?
Easily.
You didn't stutter. Easily, right? Easily.
Yes, that he's just someone who doesn't give in to the peer pressure. He's always going to work. He's always going to give you his best. He studies. He works out. He's just the whole package. Like, so it's tough to say that he can't just because of his age, but his mindset is so mature that I believe he would be able to fit in day one.
And give me your favorite Stetson Bennett story. You got one?
Favorite Stetson Bennett story?
Yes, sir.
Man, me and Stetson got so many stories because after every touchdown, I'm always celebrating with Stetson. Because, you know, a lot of people they always run into the receiver or the running back who catches the ball. But you got to think about it. Without the quarterback, the ball's not in the air, and there's no touchdown. So I'm always celebrating with him first, just always joking around. Like when we were playing TCU, I can tell you when he ran the touchdown behind me, we were just laughing. And I pick him up and I threw him in there. I said, now that's how you run, boy. Like just little things like that. Just it's so many stories with Stetson.
Well, I mean, the question is what's his role going to be at the next level? There's a lot of conversation about that. You want to pound the table for him a little bit?
Stetson is a great quarterback. Everybody always talks about they try and talk about his size, but there's so many small quarterbacks in this draft, so they really can't compare that. It's all about the mindset first and the want to. That's all it is. Because in this game, it's no question about how good you are, because you wouldn't be here if you weren't good enough. So I feel like he will be able to play. Just being able to get in, learn the playbook, learn the system, and things like that is gonna be what it's gonna take him to the next level, like the study and everything. Just the small details. That's what's gonna separate Stetson from the rest of everybody.
All right, then let's finish up talking about you, Broderick Jones. You mentioned 3 places that you're going to see among the many. You call them your top 30 visit, 30. Right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you mentioned Tennessee, Jets, and New England. What would you say to Tannehill? It seems like Aaron Rodgers is going to the Jets. Mac Jones, or anybody else, any professional NFL quarterback right now that would be protected by you. What's your message to that quarterback prior to your draft?
Hey, just give me your best, because I'm always give you my best. That's all I ask for. Just give me 110%, and I'm going to give you 110% in return.
And you will have their back.
And I will have their back always.
Do you take it personally if somebody touches the quarterback?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, okay. And what are you going to do draft night? Are you going to be in Kansas City? Is that your plan?
I probably won't, just because I want to be able to celebrate with my family. And, my support system, and I have a huge support system. So I think I'll probably just be at the house. At the house? And how many people? Like how many people are you think are going to be there for you? Probably 15.
Okay. That's a nice size crowd. Nice size crowd.
Yeah, because I got coaches, I got family, I got friends, I got teammates that want to show support, so.
Okay. So
I just want to be able to give them that full experience.
And what's it going to be like when that phone rings and you put it to your ear and you hear a coach or an owner or a general manager saying, how'd you like to join fill in the blank? What's that going to mean for you?
Man, it's going to mean so much, just because, like I told you, the sweat's in the bucket, At this moment in time, I'm just leaving all glory to God and just praying for the best.
Sweat's in the bucket. You're referring to everything you've put in is what you're saying right there.
Yes, sir.
I like that phrase. I've been at this 20 years. I've never heard that before. So just do this favor for me, okay? Remember these numbers, 973 and 862. Those are the area codes to Florham Park, New Jersey. Those are the area codes that will show up on your phone if the New York Jets are calling you on the final Thursday of this month, okay?
Yes,
I did this with Sauce Gardner last year. I didn't give him the area codes, but I spoke that into existence. You want to talk about speaking things into existence. I'm trying to do that with you right now. I think this is going to, you might want to be drafted higher than 13, and if that's the case, my apologies to you. I'm just being selfish.
Yes, sir.
Okay? I'm just being selfish. That's it. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, if I was really being selfish, I would tell you to block all other area codes off your phone. But I don't want to do that to you, you know?
Yeah, I don't think I can do that just yet.
Understood. In the meantime, travel safe. Enjoy this month. It'll be long, but it'll be done, and you'll never have to do this again, and you'll go crush it. Thanks for the time.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Right back at you. That's Broderick Jones of the University of Georgia. Sweats in the bucket. Never heard that one before. Have you?
No, that's new to me.
That's a good one, man. I like that.
Sweats in the bucket. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.